Welcome everyone, I'm John, and maybe I should start this movie with what cryptocurrencies really are, because I think a lot of people have no idea what cryptocurrencies are and what they are used for and why they can be used, why they are so important in life and why they will change the world really. So maybe let's jump in and let me take you an overview what cryptocurrencies are and which kind of types you have and what the difference really is between one and the other, because they all have use case, or some of them have use case really, and maybe it's nice that you guys know what the use cases are. Of course, let's let's take a look. My favorite place to take a look at the cryptocurrency market is of course CoinGecko. I'm no sponsor from this person at all, but it's a nice overview where you have everything put at one place, and it's easier to take a look at the crypto market, what it's doing. Now, we have a few different types of coins, of course. Let's take a look at what type of currencies we have. The first coin we have is, of course, Bitcoin. Bitcoin, you can look at it as a store of value. And what do I mean by that? That crypto Bitcoin is like where you can store your money in, and it's a good way to keep it. And cryptocurrency and Bitcoin. And why is such a good way to put it in Bitcoin? Because first of all, it's not an inflationary, it's a deflationary coin. So what do I mean by that? That it only has 21 million pieces and there never will be more. Second of all, there are already 19 million in supply. That means that they're already in circulation, 19 million pieces of them, and they will decrease of being released every 4 years, and that's a Bitcoin halvening. On what the halvening is, I'll go through that in a next story. But first of all, let me explain why this is a store of value. Bitcoin was the first of its kind, and Bitcoin is the coin that everybody knows. Maybe Ethereum, you know too, on XRP, but for the rest, I don't think you know a lot of coins, especially not new people in this space. And it's a very big space, it's a very beautiful thing, and this will be, for me, the next generation of money. And why is such a good thing to hold a Bitcoin? Let me take a chart with it and you will definitely see what I mean. If we go to the Bitcoin chart, just for a second, I will show you a quick view. Everybody tells you that Bitcoin or anything else is going down or upwards. Let me say you it easy and show you straight away. Let's hide my drawings. Let's make it an auto lock. Oh, sorry, let's put it in log scale. And let me take you through the map of Bitcoin. So anybody that tells you that Bitcoin is down a lot, I think he is looking at a different map than I am. But first of all, let me show you what I mean. If you have bought Bitcoin back in the first month that it existed, that was the 1st of July 2010. No, that's not correctly, but okay. We don't have any more. You would have been in profit for approximately I cannot even read that. Wait, just three. You would be approximately in a gaining of 44 million percentages. And if you think you're not on time now for buying cryptocurrency, wait in 10 years from now. Then you will see that you were still very early at this point for buying cryptocurrencies. And just that you know, we are now at a price action at 23,000, and we came from a price action from about 0.05 cents. So Bitcoin used to be 5 cents, and every time we peaked, we dropped a bit. But if you look overall, and I would put a line in here, even from here to here, but you see that you have plenty of time for still buying. It never goes back lower than the previous high. This is a previous high, it did not surpass this. This is a previous high, it did not surpass it. This is a previous high, it did not come down that much. So you all know that it has time and time again. If you want to learn more about reading charts and everything else, that's another story. Here I am just to explain what cryptocurrencies are. Now, first of all, Bitcoin is a store of value because, first of all, it's deflationary. There are constantly less being deployed every 10 minutes. And second of all, it's the first of its kind, so I think this one will be the one that survives for quite a while. Now, is it volatile? Of course it is very volatile. Why? Because there is no regulation into it, and as long as there is no regulation into it, that means that we have plenty of time that this bumps and dumps will be. Is it a good time to buy? For me, it was around 20k. It's a nice time to buy. Maybe we could hit another 12k. That's still possible to be too, but that's a different story. Now, you can look at this as digital gold. I find it very nicely to be said like that. What can you do with Bitcoin? You can do transfers peer-to-peer. That means that you can buy stuff with it, a lot already. You can transfer it from one person to another as a cash value if the other person agrees it, and it's decentralized, so nobody can stop the transaction between you and another person. That's what Bitcoin really does at this point. More than that it does not do. But we have different coins like Ethereum. Ethereum is a smart contract platform. And what does that mean? That things can be built on it without having a cryptocurrency itself, without having a blockchain itself. So people have a good idea. Let me give you an example. If you were a doctor and you have if you have photos from yourself when you got an injury somewhere and you went to the hospital and somebody took some pictures from you. You are visiting the doctor and you have completely control over your own medical research and medical stuff. Then you can say to the doctor, you are allowed to see these pictures, but you're not allowed to see the rest of it. And you can send that, and that's possible to be put on a blockchain. But before they can create their own blockchain, of course, they need a lot of money, and they pre-start normally on an exchange that is a smart contract platform. And this smart contract platform does really let people build blockchains on their network without having a blockchain. So they can start on a blockchain of Ethereum so that they can get some money inside to get to investors, make sure that people are liking the project. And when they are strong enough, they will go off the blockchain of Ethereum and make their own one. That's what really Ethereum is. So people can start building stuff into it so that they can use it on an ecosystem. Why is this good? Because a lot of things are needed on a blockchain, especially when it is like for money. It can be used. It can also be used as a transfer of value. It can be used in contract based. That means that you can use it for anything that you can find in the real world. You can put it in a digital asset and then you can put it on a blockchain. So let me give you another example. If you want to sell a house and you want to sell that house to a person on the other side of the world, you will have to meet normally. But with Ethereum, you can put it in a smart contract platform. You can put a smart contract on site and you can say he has to pay this and that amount, and then the transfer of my papers will go to him. And that will be done automatically at the same time. So that means when he transfers the money, the smart contract will go in action and they will be sent the documents that they are needed to be able to do. That's an example. I don't think it's yet been built onto the blockchain at that point, but I think after the hand they are doing this. So you don't need any notarial business people. You don't need any lawyers. You don't need any salesmen. You can do anything yourself and it will be very legal because it's written on a blockchain and the blockchain cannot be changed. So once the block is shut down or closed after it's been minted another one, it cannot be changed anything inside except the people that are staking or mining. So if you have Bitcoin, 51% of the miners can change something into the blocks, but then 51 have to agree to be able to change it, so that's not easy. So that's a smart contract platform. That's the second one we have. Now, the third one is Tether. It's like a stablecoin. You can look this up at the value of $1. You also have stablecoins the value to the euro, but that depends on what you want. Binance is also a smart contract platform. These are smart contract platforms. Then you have like Shiba. That's a meme coin, we call this one, because this has no utility, no use case, no nothing. This is just people putting money into something that they have no idea what it is. These are the three main things that you have. And then you have also this one, the oracles, and we call Chainlink an oracle. Why? Because Chainlink is the one that makes everything digital. What do I mean by that? Chainlink is the one that if you have a car and you want to put it in a digital asset, you have to go through Chainlink to be able to do that, to make sure that it is digital and all is correctly. So that one will be nicely going up. We have Uniswap. Uniswap is a DEX, and a DEX is a decentralized exchange. You have tokens of decentralized exchanges, of course. FTX, you also have coins that are a central exchange. This is FTX for one of them. Kronos is also the CRO is also a central exchange, and he's making a decentral one too at this point. That's about the most. Oh, and then you have like Flow is a contract platform for NFTs, so you have that one too. You can see this is an NFT platform where you can put your NFTs onto, so that one you have too, and those are the main coins that you have. Oh no, wait, one more. You have gaming coins like Sandbox, so this will be one of the major next ones that will go up because this is brand new. People are just starting to learn about these coins and learning what this can do. Sandbox or Sandcoin will be one of the biggest ones that are out there. If you want to take a look, you can just press here to go to the website and take a look. This is all still on the Ethereum ecosystem, but this will go off it and will create his own blockchain later on. Now, these are the most common cryptocurrencies that you have. So you have a store of value like Bitcoin, peer-to-peer transfers. You got smart contract platforms. You got stable coins. You got meme coins. You got exchanges, decentralized exchange coins, central exchange coins, oracles that make sure that you have utility in the normal world and that it can be made in the digital world. And you also have you also have platforms where they put on NFTs, and these are the and then you have the gaming coins, of course. So these are the most common coins that we have at this point. If there come anything news out of it, I will show you. If you want to take a look which a coin does, you just press it, you go to the website, and you can start reading what a coin is all about, and every information should be on here by looking. If you want to know how to create or get more information about coins, I will show you this later. Now that was about it for the coins. I hope you guys learned something today. Be well, enjoy, and I'll see you all in the next one. Ciao!